Hey guys, Opal here and welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to be in my Eternity Isle today. I am in my Ancient's Landing obviously, and we're going to be doing a Mulan build here. I really want this to be my city build, and I have all these wonderful buildings already kind of placed out. Not in the right places, but this is sort of the vibe that I'm going for. I really hope that we can kind of make this work. First up, I'm kind of just going to be moving my items to where I want them to go. A couple of notes for this build is I really want to do a railroad in this build, really want to incorporate it, especially like back here, kind of all around. I want some really kind of distinct pathing. I really would like to do a cafe with this building right here. I want it to sit in the sun though, because I think this building looks so different when it's in the shade and when it's in the sun. Obviously too, I have to include these market buildings in this build because I love to just include them in my city builds so much. I think this might actually be the perfect spot for this. We could even kind of put it on in a corner like this. I'm not sure. This building's actually kind of a toss-up for me. Maybe Mulan will fit better kind of back here. Yeah, I don't actually mind her building there, but I still really need to add in the markets and stuff into this build. I really badly want to use these ones. I think they're such a gorgeous color and I really love how they look. I'm going to delete this pathing and we can kind of redo the pathing. That's the kind of pathing that I want to do. This actually does not work there. Maybe we could do like a beach sort of cafe. The only thing is I just can't deal with the shadow in this building. I know it's such a weird thing to not want, but it's just, I don't know, sometimes the shadow just really throws me off. I guess we could switch these two buildings, but the color. Okay, I'm gonna try and change my graphics, and it's actually maybe not gonna help. No, it's not gonna help because I'm already at like the sunniest point of the day. That's fine. I guess it's just going to be a little bit shadowed. I guess we need to figure out what kind of centerpiece I want to go for. I do want it to look really fancy. That's definitely something that I want to do. I want to have a lot of markets in this area. I want it to feel very organic too. The list really goes on and things that I want to include in this build. I have a good idea. It's just kind of putting everything and making it work all together. Currently I'm doing a 4-wide path, but I might actually do a 2-wide path and do the garden stones on the corners. That way it will be a little bit thicker, but it will look a little bit more organic, which maybe I'll like a little bit more. Okay, I did a 3-wide path and I'm really not mad about it. I think it looks fine. I still would really love to add in these walls because I think they look really pretty, especially with the market stalls. I think they look gorgeous together. So I'm just going to kind of leave that here and hopefully I can kind of add it in the build somewhere. These are the garden path stones I really want to add though. And I just want it to look like how do you explain it? Like a walk, a sidewalk? Is that what you call it? Yeah, like a sidewalk. I guess it does really blend in with the with the desert stuff, but I think it's fine. A lot of this will have kind of foliage over top of it anyway, so I think in the end it's gonna look good. I actually think that to use the garden wall things, they're not called garden walls, I actually don't know what they're called, but to use these things, I think that a really good thing to do would be to make the markets kind of stick to the back of these. Not sure if that's the right thing to say, but we could do that and then have like a nice sort of walkway through with the markets kind of like this. Actually, this could look so cute. I think I would really like that, something like this. Unfortunately, we can't change the style of this one, but we can definitely change the style of this one to be like the tangled stall. I really love the tangled stall. I think it's really beautiful. Oh, you can kind of shove it into the wall. That's really weird, actually. I might change the orientation. So this one, so this one is on this side and this one is on this side because this is the prettier one. So we want the prettier vibes on this side. Oh, so you can put it in the back of the wall, not the front of the wall. It's really, oh, geez. It's really weird, actually. Wait, no, you can't anymore. For some reason, I can like shove it into this wall. Oh, I can't anymore. That was really weird. I swear. Maybe I was going crazy, but I swear we shoved it into the wall just before. Okay, I really like that, honestly. I might, however, kind of move everything over by one. So like this, and have two walls. Because then we can fit way more things. We kind of need to make sure that that wall doesn't look so pokey outy. So I'll probably put like a tree there or something to cover that. I also might want to add in another one of these market stalls on this side because they do look really cute. Maybe we could do like one like that and then one there. Does that block it too much? Maybe it does. I'm not sure. I think that will look cute though. The other thing that I'm just noticing too is I do really want these to be even on both sides so we have a even gap. So I will move everything to make sure we have that. I don't think that's even. No, I made it uneven. Okay, well. Okay, well that is even now, and I really like that. We do have that kind of gap right there. I need to see what kind of other market stuff we have too, because I really want to add a little bit more. Like we have this red one, which is really gorgeous. I might put that one there because I think it's really cute. What other ones do we have? I guess we have the like OG ones, those ones there. But I love the jewelry stands too. I just don't really know where to put them. I guess we could try and put them on this side. I just don't want it to be too cluttered. Okay, this is what we came up with. I'm gonna make sure that this middle bit here, this is gonna be covered in foliage. Not entirely sure what foliage I want to use. I think I want to do a mixture between maybe the yellow Mythopia foliage. Oh, we can't fit it. I was gonna say the yellow Mythopia foliage and then also the red trees that we have. These maple trees here I think are really beautiful, and we have the one tile wide ones too, which is awesome. So that's why I really want to use them. I think they're also like a very beautiful color too. Oh, we could use the oak trees maybe. The oak trees are really cute. Or we could use like dragon trees too. You know what? I'm kind of obsessed with that dark green look with the red trees. I think it looks really cute. So I'm definitely going to go with it. I think we could also use some thin cypress trees too, especially on these like weird corners because I really want to cover that up. I do not want to keep that open. I think it looks really weird. We'll have to use some other sort of foliage too. I was thinking like cactuses and also like plaza ferns, maybe even some Forestvella. I do like the Forestvella. It is a little bit dark, but maybe we could do a mixture between the plaza and the Forestvella. I think it always looks really nice. Something like this. Oh, I actually really like that. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. I think it covers it enough. I also completely forgot to add in the track. So I do want to do that. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but I think definitely like in this spot right here, we'll definitely have a track going through the little market. I also want to do a market back here too. We can't put one there, but maybe it could go across the path, would look fine. And then we can do it like this. Please fit. Oh my goodness, no. Oh no. Okay, if we can move it back maybe. This is actually really annoying. I really wanted this to work perfectly. Okay, good. But it still doesn't fit. No, that's actually awful. We could move everything back, but is that not so close to the market, or is that fine? Oh, we can't even do it like that anyway because the track really does go through the path right there, and I don't think I love that at all. Maybe we could just do a... Maybe we could just do it and then it comes around into this bit. We don't have to make it go up here. I like the kind of rustic vibes that it kind of brings anyway. I think it's really cute. So I'm definitely going to do it like this now. Okay, do I love that? Probably not, but I think it's fine. I think I'm going to do it going across here, and then we can do one of these to make it look pretty on this side. Probably have to just move it in a bit. Yeah, that's perfect. And then we can just do some tracks going up and down this side here. The annoying thing is we can't put them over those little rocky bits, but I still do want to add those rocky bits in the build somewhere, just not really sure where yet. It's also so good that we have these tables already decorated, so I can use one of these over here. We have kind of like a bobs and bits. I'm gonna call it a bobs and bits. Yeah, sure. One of those, and then we have like a little farmer's market type one here that we can do. That's really cute, honestly. As for the track up here, I think I'm going to extend it and then make it go bendy to this area here. Oh yes, we can do that. And then pull it up and then to the side. I think that's kind of perfect, just doing it like this. I am running out of tracks, but I do want to do one on this side too. I think we just might make it... Oh, actually, no, I think I have enough. Okay, almost had enough. I might just not do this bit, and I might just make it go like this. Oh my goodness. Like this is... Jeez! Okay, it's probably good to save anyways, because I haven't saved it all. This is how it's looking so far. I actually do really like it. I think it looks a little bit off. But I think once we're finished with all the decorations and lots of foliage, I think it's going to really come together and look really like overgrown. I think I'm going to like it a lot. So I'm just going to delete these. I don't think we need to do like a track that goes up there. I think a normal kind of pathing will look good anyway. But yeah, this looks really cute. I like this. I'm just going to bring that all the way as far as we can go, which is just like that. Yeah, I think this is going to look so cute. I think I might also use some of these ombre plants too, because I feel like these sorts of plants are really going to help with the kind of build and make it look a little bit more jungly, which I really like, honestly. So I want to add in quite a bit of these wild tangle plants just kind of around the place to kind of fill in some empty gaps. I really like the overgrown kind of vibe that we're getting at here. Some stones also in this area, just where we can put them, which doesn't seem like in a lot of spots, which is so annoying. But I'm going to try and put them as much as possible. Can't fit them in a lot. I think just even that's good, because it does kind of define a little bit of the space. Not too much, but just a bit. And definitely adding in some more ferns. Maybe another tree could go right around here. If I delete this one, I think this one does fit in really nicely back here. Okay, it doesn't. I thought it would for some reason. I guess it fits there, but then we don't get that nice arch shape. Okay, that's interesting. Can I put it on the other side? We can. I don't know, I just wanted to kind of put a tree there, but I don't think we'll be able to do that. I do really love the cactuses though. I love the look of them. I think they look really cute. I might also try and add some meadow grass in this build too. Just a small meadow grass, because it has such a nice overgrown sort of feel. Can't put it in a lot of spots, unfortunately. But I'm going to try put it in as many spots as possible, as well as using like the dragon tree too, because it's got such a beautiful color to it. Another thing that we can definitely do is we can search by Aladdin, and I think we'll get a lot of cute items that are going to match this kind of market feel. For instance, like, okay, we can't add that. Bad idea. But we can add one like here, which works really well. And then I know that they have like rolled rugs. Yeah, this sort of stuff, because I want to make it super cluttered. I love this cushion. Don't think we can fit it, but we can definitely fit like these. Oh, yes, I love it. I love it so much. This is going to look really cute. I really want to add this. Maybe we could add it on the other side, or I know I probably want to do markets down this side, so I might put that on that side. I also really love the chests, and I could definitely put one of those like here. Ooh, and we have more rugs too. Maybe I'll put another rug on that side. Okay, and then for this bit, I was thinking maybe we could do some more of the walls and just kind of enclose it this way. I know it's a little bit weird, but I think it could work really... Oh, damn it. Oh, it's so annoying. I hate when that happens. Well, anyways, it's kind of even. It's not really. And I think actually if we do this, we don't have enough space. Yeah, so we want to close it, but we will definitely put some more markets on the sides here. I think right up against the tracks is perfectly fine with me. Okay, I like this vibe. I'm gonna do a little bit less kind of structure on this area and focus more just on clutter here. So I have quite a big gap right there, which I'm gonna leave open, and we can kind of put a little bit more foliage and that sort of stuff because it is right next to the train track, so I don't want to do too much, but I still want it to look cluttered and overgrown and all that sort of stuff. We can also add in as many of these rocky bits as we possibly can because I love the look of them so much. I think they're really gorgeous. The most annoying thing is that we use the tracks, and I thought for some reason that we could overlap them, but obviously not. Okay, we definitely need to add more of these red trees too and other bits. I was thinking maybe here's a good spot for another red tree. I guess I need to go in game to see how this is all looking. It's not looking bad. No, definitely not looking bad yet. Not yet. I want to add this somewhere. I wonder if we could just put it on the end here on an angle. Would be quite cute, just like that. Yeah, actually that doesn't even look bad. That looks pretty cute. I think this side looks really messy, but it's fine, I think. I want to add something to the side of here, and I think maybe a nice fence will look really cute. Maybe like a bamboo fence would kind of finish that bit, with also maybe a bit of foliage like this. Yeah, that's kind of good. Okay, we really need to figure out what to do right here on the edge. I know I have this van here, and I think a really cute option would just to put the van in the corner here, and we could put like a little table in front of it. I think that's probably the easiest way to decorate this area. It does, however, cut into the pathing, which I don't really love. We just don't have much room back here. I guess that gives a little bit more room, but it doesn't look as cute. I don't know. It just doesn't. That's really annoying. Can we move this over at all? I think we can, just slightly. Surely. I think that's as far as we can push it, and then we can put that maybe on the corner right there. I don't like that still. Okay, this is what I came up with here. I deleted the pathing to this because I don't think we needed it, and I just came up with that little kind of fruit stall there. I do really like it. I'm pretty sure we can fit, yeah, we can fit around the back. I will probably just do a little stone sort of pathing back here. Nothing too fancy, just to connect this little bit, and then also connect in here. I think is perfectly fine. We'll probably add just a little bit of foliage in here, nothing too fancy. I don't really care what's back here because we won't really see it, but when we're walking through, I do want it to look a little bit like it's finished and decorated. That's probably really cute. I like that. Yeah, just a little bit of foliage back there is perfectly fine with me. Okay, I'm liking how it's looking. We still need to really detail it a lot. Back here, not entirely sure what to do. Like, I really don't know. It's very skinny back there. We could always do like a really structured, oh, we could do a garden space back there, or we could try and use some of the trees because we have all the bushes that we haven't used yet. Maybe we could put the ancient machine back here because we won't really see it. And then here we could do a nice kind of garden area slash nursery, orchard sort of vibe. Okay, that's really annoying. That is so annoying. Okay, we can't fit them back there. But we could do some just lined up at the back. It just doesn't line up how I want it to line up, which is just really annoying, honestly. I could always do like 2 of these like this, maybe 2 over here like this, just try and make them feel like it doesn't have to be too... See, I just don't like it. I want to like it so bad, but I just don't. The other thing I don't really like is this bit here. I think what would be cuter is doing like a park area or like a... Oh my goodness, do you know what I forgot to do? No, that's actually insane. My whole reason of putting this here was to do a cafe, and I never did the cafe. That's actually really annoying. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I was gonna say we could do a sitting area back here. We just have to make sure the railroad goes to somewhere, and honestly I might just do it in the middle, and we can do seating on either side, and that will just be technically like the end of the railroad is fine. I know it doesn't lead anywhere, but it's fine. The tables, I'm thinking the desert bloom, because I don't feel like I use them or haven't used them that much. So I think they're a really good option to use. I also really love the island wood tables and the barrel tables. We could always do a combination of multiple tables. I wouldn't mind. The bistro tables are nice, maybe a little bit too fancy for the area. And I do like these, but they're not the vibe either. Corona table. No, I think I'll do a mixture between the barrel table and the island table. I think it's going to be very cute. I think we'll do stools or oh, these are really cute though. Oh, I actually really like that. We could do the puffs on this one and maybe just stools on these ones. That's so cute actually. Yeah, I'm doing that. So I was thinking sort of like teapot vibes was my go for this area. The golden tea set's very, very cute, and I have not used it that much. I did do like a little area where I put these. Oh, no, I shouldn't add that. Can I add that anywhere else? No, I can't. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, that would have been so cute to add, but don't have enough room. I do want to add in lanterns. Obviously we can't add them on the table because we don't have enough room, but lanterns throughout the build is going to be very, very cute. So I'll add kind of as many as I can to lots of little gaps. Ooh, the bind fountain's also very cute. Maybe it doesn't matter if, like, we don't have to put this, whatever it's called. What is this called? Train track, whatever. We don't have to put that there. I think we could end it right there and it would be perfectly fine. Or we could even end it here and it kind of just goes to there. That's probably perfectly fine. We could put like a bit of foliage over top, and then we could really put a fountain of some sorts. Maybe not that fountain. I will search up other fountains. See, what do we have here? We have the Seaside Villa one, which is very cute. Don't think it's... Oh, favorite fountain. I love the Corona fountain, so maybe we could do that. Ooh, I actually really do not use the Corona fountain that much. We got it, I was obsessed with it, and then I really kind of forgot about it. I think what would be really cute for this area too is if we incorporated that pathing, this pathing here, and we did all around the edge of this, like a nice pathing. See, I really like that. I think it's so cute. Can even just rotate these a little bit more because I feel like it's a little bit too samey. Yeah, that's cute. We can obviously move all of these a little bit off the pathing, grab some trees, and I think that's mostly all we have to do. I do love like this tree. I think it's very cute. Guess we have to look at it from this side. I love these trees. Oh, maybe... If we do some more like low lying, I think it might look a little bit better, so we're not just shading the whole area, because I do really love the way the little puff seats look and really nice lighting. Okay, I've tried to put quite a bit of foliage and I don't think I like it. I think that the fountain's a little bit too big, so I want to try and find something else that we can use instead. I don't know, it just wasn't really the vibe. I think even this one would be a little bit better because it's not as tall. Even that feels like it's too big for the small kind of seating, but I don't really know what else to put. I think we definitely do need to add some carts into the build very quickly while I still remember. I do really love how this build's turning out so far though. I think it's really fun. Okay, I got a little bit stuck on this area, so I kind of just moved on to this back area here, and I really wanted to do we'll move this little meat stall to its own little area because I thought it would just be a little bit cuter to kind of have a little area that's a little bit more rustic. And we didn't really have anything in this area anyway, and I think with the wall it kind of does blend everything in overall. Like that does look a little bit better, I think. Personally, I think we could also put in maybe like this on the side, like right here, could look really cute, like walking through. I think that we just don't have that much room on this side to make everything look cohesive and well-rounded. I'm kind of just looking at rustic items now because I think I want to use a lot of barrels, carts and things like that just on this side here. And yeah, I do really like that actually. I think it looks really cute. Right here is going to be a really good spot for some barrels, and I just want to use a lot of kind of lighting too, and lots of dark wood I think is going to look really cute. Yeah, it's quite dark in this corner, which I don't really love, but it's kind of just how it is. So, and then for this area right here, I don't think we can do much other than just put a bit of foliage and kind of hope for the best, honestly, because I can't really do that much there. It's just going to have to kind of look like that. This bit here, I can try and add as much like stones. Actually, never mind, I cannot. No stones in that area, but I can put like a little fern there, which is fine. This is just the part that I'm really struggling with because I really want it to look nice, but it just looks really dark and kind of dingy, honestly. Maybe if we use some other kind of elements, or maybe if we oh, we have the boats. Wait, I don't know what they're called. I'm just going to search up boat. These things, the jungle cruise boats, wouldn't that be like a cute little detail to have right in this area here, kind of on the shore? I don't know, I just feel like we need something to look at back here. Like that, something like that. Maybe that's cute. Otherwise, it's literally just finding foliage and stuff that's going to look cute. I think butterfly flowers can really add something to this area, and honestly, I completely forgot about them. So I think this is going to be perfect to add in. Ooh, I like the tropical ferns too. So maybe we can add a couple of those around this area. I think they look... I've been kind of obsessed with the tropical ferns recently because I just love how they look like in between pathing and stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely going to add little pieces of these just wherever I can fit them. Look, I fit them in like a couple little areas there, and I think they look so cute. Still not entirely happy with this area, but I think it's just going to be a work in progress. We'll slowly add more items as we can kind of think of them. But overall, it's not looking too bad. I think actually that looks cute, and then we can put the little cactus on this side maybe. As for the front of Mulan's house, not entirely sure what to do. I think I'll just do a lot of foliage at the front of here. I know I'm using a lot of foliage, but I just really want this to look overgrown. I feel like we're kind of slowly getting there. Like that looks really cute, especially like looking through here. I love the vibe of that. I think we could add something on the paling. I'm just not really sure what. Definitely some grates, if nothing else. This part here is kind of a little bit annoying. I might add a little market stall right here, and then add in some crates and barrels and that sort of stuff. Here's some work that I've done on this little section here. Nothing too crazy. It is kind of an ugly area. This part right in the corner I'm really not happy with. I think I might rotate this and kind of move everything so we're kind of squaring it off right here. And then behind, I think it would be a perfect opportunity to just do a fence. I think just the green bamboo fence is perfectly fine. And then behind it we can put a little bit of foliage. I think this one's cute. I can't even see it. It's not that cute. I don't want to be able to see back there. I think it's really ugly. Especially all that pink. I don't know, I kind of hate it if I'm being completely honest. Okay, I did a wall of those, and I'm really hoping that that works to enclose everything. We can also put this red tree back because I do like the red pop of color right there. Yeah, okay, that's way better. That is 10 times better. I really like that. Maybe here we could add some more pottery sort of stuff. Because because I don't think I want to do a table with some stuff on it. So maybe just some flower pots and that sort of vibe I think will look really cute. I do want to add in a little bit more lighting back here though, because it's so darn dark. Okay, honestly, we're literally almost done. Just need to figure out what to do in front of this. I actually have no idea. I think we could always just do some little foliage boxes like this. The only thing is, oh no, the mailbox can go inside of it. That's really good. Just thinking of like what kind of color scheme. I think that one's cute. And then we could do like a bush right next to kind of cap it off. Oh, okay, well, we'll move this. Can we move it? There. And then we can do a little bush. I like that. Hey, she's cute. I actually really like that. Okay, literally almost done. I think a lot of the cute stuff is going to come when we finish off with all the table decoration, but overall I'm really loving the bright kind of vibes that we're getting already. I do want to add in some more decor over this side. Like we have a lot of the Aladdin things over there, so maybe adding some more like here. Can I add that please? Okay, we can, but just deleted everything. But I want to add in some more color to the other side. Oh, like even like rolled rugs will be cute, just like this. Like we just need color. Okay, we're getting to that stage where it's almost done. I am really, really, really liking it. I'm going to see what's in my inventory so we don't have to go... No, I will have to go back to my house to get some items to chuck on the tables. But it's looking really cute so far. Not 100% sure on this area still. It's like we need some more color. But I don't know if this bush is going to work or even fit. No, it doesn't even fit. I've really cluttered it up, but for some reason in my head it doesn't feel cluttered at all. It might just be a me thing though. Ooh, some of these flowers, please. Yes, we can add just a couple of them. It's got more like garden vibes. It's kind of cute. Can add just 3 of them. Yeah, that brightens it up a little bit more. I just don't like the well, whatever it's called, but it's fine. Okay, we're in our house to grab some decorations. Mostly just going to grab items that we can easily put on the table. That's going to fill up a lot of space. I think I might get some pumpkins though, honestly, because I do really like the pumpkin sort of vibe. Ooh, maybe some lettuce too. I like how the turnips look. And I think our pumpkins are in here. Yeah, we've got some small pumpkins. Unfortunately, I don't have any big pumpkins, but that's fine. I could always also add in some flowers, and I think I might go really simple on the flowers and just do some yellow flowers, because I think the yellow flowers are gonna make everything pop so much more. Maybe some yellow flowers and some kind of orangey vibe. Oh yeah, I like that. Orange and yellow. Could do these ones. Perfect. Yeah, no, I think this is gonna look so cute. I am so darn delusional for thinking that this build would only take like 30 minutes. I have been working on this build for almost 2 hours, but I think it's gonna be worth it when it's all done. Oh, see, I just placed those flowers there and look at how much color that already brings into the build, especially over there. That looks so precious. I love the flowers in this game. I really cannot use enough flowers in my builds. I love that. It looks so colorful. It's going to take me so long. It's going to be really repetitive for me to put down all the flowers. So I'll do that by myself. And the other thing that I need to do is just splitting all of these and dropping them on the tables, which I'll also just do by myself. But I'll show you guys the finished look. Okay, well, this is the final build. I am really, really happy with it. I think it's super fun and I loved playing around with all the colors. I just honestly, my favorite type of build to do is definitely market builds. I have so much fun doing them, especially with all the super cute new items that we got. Here is a little sitting area. This is the only part of the build where I'm not completely happy with, but it's still fine because I think that everything else kind of makes up for it. I did try and clutter most of the tables, but I'm still trying to be a little bit cautious of my item limit. This is my first build in my Eternity Isle, but I really want to make sure that I can clutter everything fully. I have lots of flowers kind of placed down, especially in these little bits. This part of the market's very dark, so not my favorite, but I think it still looks quite cute. Here's some overview shots of this build. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any tips or ideas for my next builds, please let me know in the comments. Hope you have a really good rest of your day. Bye bye.